Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Code Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome in. If you're an old one, welcome back, my lovelies. Nice to see you. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, and your subscribes. Thank you for your donations. They are always truly appreciated. And thank you for your confirmation, your emails, sharing your stories, booking readings. My readings are open. There is a 48 to 72 hour turnaround time for my readings. I am not offering my emergency service at the moment because my internet speed for upload is really slow, okay? I will let you know when that's back up to speed again and when I'll be offering my emergency services. With that being said, there is still someone going through the comment section at the moment, pretending to be me, pretending to be a light one, pretending to be a friend, offering to be able to get your love back. Just WhatsApp them, pretending to be me. If there is any message coming from me, any response, and there's no highlighted black banner, then it's not me that you are speaking to. Please just block and report them kindly and thank you. Now, the energy that I pick up on is fluid. It is timeless, meaning that I can be picking up on past, present, or future energy, and sometimes an amalgamation of all three. So you have to take what resonates and leave the rest. If I say he, she, masculine or feminine, male or female, please remember we hold all of these energies ourselves. So this reading could be for you, it could be for the person you're thinking of, another light one, divine counterpart, or someone completely different. So please do not make the story fit if it does not. If the messages in this reading do not resonate, please remember this is not a personal reading. Please have a look at some of my other readings on my channel, and if none of them resonate, it means the messages right now aren't for you, or you may benefit from a personal reading. Now let's get into this. The energy that was coming through was somebody from school, as in when they went to school and the experiences they had at school. And there's something here that connects a light one, in that whoever this person is was picked on or bullied when they were at school. And I'm not saying that a light one here was a bully, but there is definitely the perception of someone projecting something, either because they were rejected, they weren't part of that clique or that circle, or something was said that they held on to. I heard even now, because you've got homecoming and hearth, and then you've got tarot cards. Somebody checks up on your energy or the person you're thinking of frequently. There's something about separation. Has it worked yet? Has it worked yet? And this is coming all the way from the past. Okay, and I'm hearing either an 80s kid, a 70s kid, could be a 60s kid. Let me see. What would like to come out about this? Tell me about this, because I heard Never Been Kissed, almost like that film. Really awful. It's a guilty pleasure though. Yeah. Someone here was affected by experiences from when they were in high school, secondary school. Okay, and it's something that they've never really grounded or healed from. Because I heard they blame you or the person you're thinking of. And there's something about them coming to, it's not even coming to terms, because there's been this energy of somebody who is projecting towards a light one, someone who's going on their healing path. But this is somebody in the same circles as you, okay? And you've got summer and you've got boundaries, okay? And then you've got altar underneath. So someone went through some sort of awakening when they either moved away from this friendship or this person. But I'm getting it's almost like this person feels like they've been rejected. And I keep hearing you were the protagonist, you were the one, you did it to me, and I've held on to this. Because you've got boundaries here, and then you've got altar. They did something. They did something to try and it's because this is also to do with your inner child. So this is about when you were young. But you may have moved away from them, or not wanted to hang out with them, or revoked something, okay? And they didn't like it. Okay, they may have been a baby witch when they were a child, because you've got fertility here as well. They tried to do something, because I heard I wanna be like you. It may have been someone who copied your style, copied what you listened to, the clothes you wore, how you spoke, okay? And you've also got moon cycles. This person may have tried to mess with your actual fertility or with your creativity. They may have been quite competitive in school over how creative you were, okay? And some petty hacks coming through, okay? But over here, well, I placed it right here, it didn't work, or something went wrong. But I heard they did it to many, and you've got fire sign here, Aries, Leo or Sagittarius, your first, your fifth and your ninth house. Okay, it's something to do with the way that you held yourself, even if you were meek when you were young, even if you were shy when you were young. This person didn't like it because you've got healer and then you've got protection in reverse. So they definitely tried to put a block in when you were young. And it was I keep hearing like a clicky circle. Whoever your friends were, and I heard someone was a loner, and they may have tried to befriend you, but I heard it was a manipulation tactic. It's reminding me a little bit of The Craft, that old school film, where they're waiting for someone else to come in to make it so that there's 4 people. So there's 4 people in their coven, so they've got someone to cover the east, the south, the north, the west. But they're using that person more or less. Because you've got here healer and then ritual. So they've definitely done something. And now I don't know if this is present. Because I heard no, past, past, past. There was something here. I heard I will make you like me. Tell me more about this. And I heard in any which way that I see fit. So this is like someone in their youth mucking about with things that they don't know, thinking they can kind of own and control other people because they couldn't control their own emotions. What are we coming out? Book of Shadows and Containment. There you go. They were trying to contain. What did they do? Ooh, what did they do? Because you've got instability over here with the Book of Shadows. Do you want to put this one here? They ended up hexing themselves or something backfired. Because I'm getting some sort of seance. I don't know if they did some sort of seance that went wrong. The wrong thing came through. Because here you've got Book of Shadows. That's very interesting. Because I heard fast forward till now. There's someone here who is still trying to project something towards a light one, be that you, the person you're thinking of, another light one. Whatever it is that they have attached to them, they haven't had this thing just attached to them now. There's something that's been attached to them since they were young and they did some sort of seance that went wrong. Because you've got spirit and initiation. So it wasn't what they thought. Okay, and it's just grown. It's grown. Look at this with imbalance and instability coming up through the years. And I heard the hatred makes it makes her weak. But she doesn't see it like that because you've got this witch and healer upside down. An alchemist, yeah, look, because this person hasn't healed. This person didn't heal. And I had stopped talking about me. There may have been people in their friendship group or whoever it was that they ended up associating with, that they got to do something towards you over the years. Yeah, because look, you've got healer and witch and then you've got union. So there was something here about trying to get you to self-sabotage certain relationships. And you've got candles and altar. Okay. The thing is, with them being this way, they definitely did something. Because if I, which one do you want me to put where? Candles where? There or there? Here. This one. They definitely did something. This person's had an altar for a very long time. I don't know if they come from a family of witches, because I keep hearing a loner. This person may have moved away from their family or been estranged from certain family members themselves, but they put something on their altar a very long time ago, okay? And it caused them instability because something attached. But if you look over here, this person's been working really hard to get past your boundaries now. They tried in the past and they may have actually succeeded at a point in your life, because you have got union in reverse and then you have ancestors. So there was a separation at some point where maybe you didn't hear your ancestors before a spiritual awakening. Because when I look down here with this awakening, fire, and then Book of Shadows and Secrets, there was a point in your life where you went through your first spiritual awakening, which kind of ignited that sovereign fire that was always there, but you started to, you or the person you're thinking of, started to realize that it was there, realize what it was, or the concept of what it was. And this is when you started to learn about yourself, start to acquire information about yourself, okay? Looking at past karmic patterns. Why did this always end up like this? Why did I always end up in the jobs like this? Because you've got here ancestors and union upside down. So for a very long time your ancestors were quiet, and it wasn't that they weren't speaking, it's that you weren't hearing them. Maybe you didn't know they were there, because you've also got scrying and shadow. So you've definitely had somebody here who, from either childhood, adolescence, they may have been young when they met you anyway, okay, but this is definitely from the past. This person's been watching, they've been watching astral, I keep hearing astral, okay, but they have been doing things that go against universal laws. And I heard for some time now, and they thought that whatever it was that they were working with, they controlled it, but it was the other way round. That they felt powerful because they were like, well, I'm in league with this, blah, 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 look how powerful I am. Okay, and this person definitely burns candles constantly because they're trying to get, they did before and they don't understand why they can't now. Okay, this person's very, very toxic, and that's what they're projecting at the moment. Is they're trying to project delays, stagnant energy, blocks, irritation. So if things aren't going as planned, and I don't know if we're still in what is it, Uranus in retrograde, I'm not sure if we still are, but if we are, that energy brings in the unexpected. It brings in, you know, shocks and surprises, and also things just going tits up. So if you're having, you know, for example, you're planning your day out and then it doesn't go how it's supposed to because, you know, there's been a diversion over here, or you've had to go and do this or that or blah, 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 and it's just knocked your day off kilter, but you're feeling like this day by day by day. Of course, there is the energy of that Uranus or Uranus coming in, but there's also this underlying projected energy that's coming in. And you have to realize that things happen for divine reason. The universe is saying for you to slow down. Okay, you need to slow down and take some time to ground any volatile energies that are coming through, any stagnant energy, any blockages, any like blocks in the feng shui in your home as well as in your heart space. Okay, now grounding is also to do with Earth, so that's Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. Whoever this person is may be having money troubles, or maybe trying, maybe struggling to get their business off the ground. Okay, and at some point it may have been quite lucrative for them. But there's something here with this energy of this person, almost like being, they sell spells of some sort, and I say that and I open that with air. So Gemini, Aquarius and Libra. The social circles that they're in, the people that they network with, because I keep hearing Instagram, but this person, they sell spells or they sell witchy things, they sell like little trinkets and stuff like that. But when they first started, there was something here of kind of like going, charging a really high amount and saying the reason they did that is because there were specific herbs and things they needed from certain countries, and they didn't. But now I heard an Etsy store, they may have an Etsy store as well. But this person constantly speaks over candles. They're constantly sending hexes. They don't realize they're hexing themselves. And they're wondering why they are having issues with their finances, why they're having issues with the amount of traffic they had coming through their door. And when I say door, I mean to like their websites, to their shops, their online shops and things like that. It's really died down and they don't understand why. And they're still looking towards you with jealousy. Because you've got protection, they're not protected. They've literally left themselves wide open, and this was the intent for you. They were trying to get past your energetic barrier, but they haven't been able to. Because look, your sacral chakra is too strong. There's something here to do with your 4th house. Okay, because that is about our foundations, it's about our family. So this could be a family member also, or this could have been someone that you hung out with your siblings, for example. Anything else that would like to come out, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Let's have a look. Lord God. Now, if I place this one over here, you're being asked to do something. It's an actionable step, because this is masculine energy. And then you have fiery energy, which is also quite masculine. And you have chalice, and you have spell. This person is working very hard. You're being asked to clear something, okay? Because they definitely sense some sort of, as much as you've got, you know, hex and banishment, they may have been trying to banish things from your life. And that's why I kept getting separation coming up. They're trying to banish the good things in your life, the magic from your life. Oh, bitch, please. Excuse me. This person is trying to take away how you connect to the divine, but they don't see it that way. They see it as you being a witch, or being, you know, female, male, they, and they want to take away your access that you have to how you manifest, because witch is nothing but a label, okay, whether you resonate with it or not. It's just somebody who's very, very tapped into their I am presence in a specific way, because when you look at spell, it also says at the bottom manifestation, because words are spells, words hold power. This person is trying to place something on you when it comes to your finances, your income, you know, your work routine, and how people recognize you, your fame, your career, okay? They're trying to put some sort of stagnant energy on there. And I heard the reversal, just send it straight back, okay? The fulfillment, they're trying to bring in irritation and lack of motivation. This seems to be that seems to be just the set intent, to bring in lack of motivation, to kind of make you wonder about whether or not you're following the right track, lose faith in yourself. It gets a bit boring, doesn't it? Because you've also got here Wiccan read in reverse, okay? And you've also got here healer and witch in reverse. So this person, they're projecting quite a lot of how they feel. Again, it comes back to feeling rejected. They feel like you rejected them in some sort, and their ego is extremely bruised. And you have prosperity here, okay? Prosperity next to winter in reverse. Someone's trying to keep you frozen. There's something about trying to freeze your bank account or freeze the prosperity that's coming in. However, with this in reverse, whatever it is that they're sending, if you're having issues with finances, if you're having issues with clients coming in, if there's been a bit of a lull, you're being told to continue doing your words of prayer, your words of affirmation, your words of manifestation, how you do your revocations and return things to sender, because it's upside down, which means that every time they're sending it, it's being thawed out and sent back either ways. Well, I never. Let's have a look over here. Look, attempting offer has a high price and working too hard. There's something here about them trying to plan some sort of offer to give to you. You've got family. So they're either speaking to their own family members, they are a family member, or they are a friend of the family, and it may be an old friend from a long time ago. Okay, but they're talking to someone about how would they come towards you with something. I had to mess you up because you've got healing from heartache and it's upside down. This person hasn't got over the rejection. Now, the rejection could have been slight. It could have been something that you said, or it literally could have been that you put your barriers up and you walked away from them because you could see that they were very unbalanced and that it wasn't your job to fix them. You know, it's not your job to do that. In any type of friendship, you're there for each other in the highs and in the lows. But in the lows, it's not your job to completely carry the other person. And the energy that I'm getting from this person is that they were very much unwilling to face the shadow parts they had. Because I heard medication, and remember, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a licensed physician in any way, shape or form. And if this resonates with you in any way, please make sure that you're reaching out to a professional physician in the medical community before taking any advice from me. But there's definitely something here with this person purposely not taking their medication. And then you have the natural world needs you and it's upside down. This person's very ungrounded and they don't like your connection. They don't like that you are connected to the crystalline grid of the earth. They don't like it. That's something they're trying to block off. Because I heard them say she's a loser or he's a loser. This person talks about you a lot. Miracle. You got miracle coming out. And I place it over here. That's got number 3 for expansion. And then you miss someone. There's something here about them praying that they're praying for a miracle. Why are they praying for a miracle? Because you've got collision of beliefs, styles, attitudes and energies, and then you miss someone. Shallow grave. They're angry that you don't miss them. They're angry that you just blocked them out, or that, because the thing is as well, is that I'm getting a friend. This person may not have even been your friend. You may have just been friendly to them. You may have just been friendly to them online, because you've got an important end and new beginning. Any places? Yeah, they're trying to slow something down for you. They're trying to slow. They're trying to slow down a blessing that's coming in for you, and a new awakening coming in for you as well. It's time to be brave. Stifled, bored, and stuck. I told you. They're trying to stop you from cleansing this away, okay? So someone here might need to do a clearing transmission. They may need to just move the furniture around in their home to change the feng shui in their home. But I heard a light activation. There's some sort of portal that needs to be open to clear something, or a portal that needs to be closed. Because you've got from death comes rebirth, and then you've got stifled, bored, and stuck. Yes, someone's definitely sent a hex to kind of freeze you in some sort of stagnant energy, to slow everything down, okay? Now let's have a look, see. And we have got on here, yeah, look, time for spirit, aloha healing, and magical space clearing time. Okay, so you've already had clearance come out. I'm sure we've had cleansing at some point. You've got hex here. You've got magical space clearing time here, aloha healing, and time for spirit. This person is sending them, they're doing the most. They're doing the most, okay? They do not like that you're getting ahead. There's something here about you learning stuff quicker than they could, and they don't like it. They really don't like it. So they're trying to block your ancestors off, okay? And they're sending a lot of hate and anger and volatile energy towards you, okay? There's something here about lighting a candle. Someone needs to light a candle for whatever chakra you feel is a little bit imbalanced or a little bit off or needs some cleansing, okay? Ooh, yeah, they're working with someone else to do this. Release your power. Someone here needs to reclaim their power, but someone needs to amplify how they are returning to sender. And I'm not saying that you need to amplify it through anger or volatility, but there's something about how you visualize that energy going back that's important. What comes around. And you're more or less being told by your ancestors, don't worry, we'll handle it. As in, because the thing is as well, for some, just stating to your ancestors or your highest resonance light team members, you know, send it back in any which way you wish. It's just not mine. I don't want it. I'm sitting in centered in my heart. Send it back as you wish. And there's something here, especially with the 3 fates coming out, with, you know, they get their karma without feeling guilty that they get their karma, without feeling malice or joy that they get their karma. You're just being told by your ancestors, it's fine. Send it back. They will get this. They'll get back what they were sent, and that's on them. Whatever happens to them. Okay, it sounds callous, but you know, I'm not here to fix somebody else who keeps pouring hate or darkness towards me simply because when it goes back they get what they gave out. But there's no celebration in it either, because that's their lesson to learn in life. Because you've got here, please don't lose hope on what comes around. You're also being told that if you're going through something quite stressful at the moment, karma will bless you with the things, you know, with blessings, with gifts, with these beautiful things like a miracle. You just have to be patient. And I know you've probably heard that quite a few times. And, you know, it gets to a point where we're like, well, how much longer do I have to wait? And I can appreciate that, completely empathise with that. But you have to remember that time is only linear because we create it that way. On every other realm, the past, the present and the future have all happened at the same time. So for your guides and your ancestors saying you just have to wait a little bit longer, they don't see it as how long it is for us, if that makes sense. Right, anything else that would like to come out? Anything else that would like to come out, please and thank you. Yeah? From death comes rebirth. I am Kali. Someone has Kali on their team. And someone's being asked to call Kali because Kali sees you as family. Okay, with that number condensing down, Karma sees you as family. But there's also something here with her letting you know that you have a family member also, or someone that you classed as family that is trying to block you off from your ancestral team. You need to call on her to help you remove this. Because I heard with a fiery sword. But it's not a sword that I'm seeing. It's almost like it's a curved dagger of some sort. So you've got powerful personal growth. Yeah, there's something here that is going to bring in so much growth when this is done, when this clearing transmission or this cord removal or this return to sender is done using Kali. And if Kali doesn't resonate with you, there is a very protective, fiery, feminine energy that guards you, that you need to call on, be that an angel, be that God, Allah, divine source, whoever you see it as, because you've got healing from heartache. There's definitely something that needs to be released at the same time from your heart space. I heard it's personal to you. We've got here cleanup time. Doing so is going to remove some stagnant energy, and it's going to help you ground even better, because at the moment this is what's being sent. You've got voodoo in blue. It's all to do with the throat chakra. It's how you ground yourself, but it's the throat chakra. It's how you speak. Okay, this person sees it as you getting your just desserts, and it's to do with how they slow you down and how they slow your work routine down. It's to do with Virgo, and you keep getting release your power. Someone needs to unleash the beast. Okay, now let's have a look at what colour we need to be working with right now. Before I go, what colour should we be working with? One more. Okay, what colour should my lovely loved ones be working with right now with returning this back? Okay, so we've got here ruby, rejuvenate your body, because it's upside down, someone extremely tired. You've got auburn, ground yourself. And you've also got, let me see, where are you, you little blighter? Ooh. Revitalise your nervous system. So you've got red, auburn and green. Okay, and the one that's called to me the most, because look at that, that's 4 again. Okay, but this one over here for auburn, ground yourself, is upside down. Someone needs to do more grounding techniques. One needs to call an Archangel Sandalphon to help them ground, because rejuvenate your body, this is your root chakra. This is then your Merkaba star, which is underneath, so it's your soul star chakra, which is underneath your feet. And you also have here revitalise your nervous system. Someone here needs to they definitely need to do some sort of cleansing as well. If you are interested, I do have a clearing transmission that could help. Anyone that's asked for a clearing transmission before but didn't get a response, please send me a prompt email. You know, so it will push your email to the top of the list, because I get so many, sometimes you get lost in the sea of emails. I'm going to leave it with the zodiac signs. Just see what zodiac sign energy, planets and houses that we should be focusing on, what we should be, you know, kind of harnessing. So let's have a look on here, and you've got here Pisces, impressionable, changeable and dreamy. So there's something that needs to be ended. Okay, this cycle has come to an end, and this is why you're being asked to do this cleansing, this clearing, or this return to sender, because it's going to bring in another spiritual awakening for you. Because you've also got rising sign in Gemini, curious, sociable and restless. There's something that needs to be communicated, because we had the air card come out earlier. This person definitely uses chants, or they whisper. It's almost reminding me of Harry Potter. I can't remember which film it is, but they're convinced that, you know, the professor of the dark arts is, you know, cursing them while Harry Potter's flying, you know, playing Quidditch. And it turns out that he wasn't. He was like, you know, spoiler alert, sorry, he was actually counteracting it to save him. But it's that whisper. When you see I can't remember what the name is, when you see him kind of like whispering, this is what this person does constantly. So you've got Cancer is your 4th sign of the zodiac. So this is to do with your 4th house, your foundations. This is a feminine energy, okay? Sister, mother, auntie, grandmother, or the matriarch. And you've also got Pisces coming in, okay? So this is a relationship that you ended either with an estranged family member, or somebody you were friends with, someone you were friendly with online that wanted to be part of your family, or wanted to create a makeshift family. And they're deep in their feelings, because you've got their Scorpio. Anything else that would like to come out? So 4th house, please have a look at your 4th house and what sits in your 4th house. Yeah, because Cancer's come out again. And astrology involves forecasting the events through the interpretation of the fixed stars, sun, moon and planets. So someone here just needs to become quite more familiar with their natal and birth chart. And it also says on here, Jupiter is known as the planet of luck and abundance. Where it is placed in your birth chart will uncover how you experience fortune, wealth and success. So please have a look at where Jupiter is. I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively knew. If you are new to my channel and this resonated for you, I would love for you to hit on the like, the subscribe and on the notification bell so you can see more of my content. And if you are a returning subscriber, as always, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Anyone that feels moved to leave a donation, it's never expected, but it's always greatly appreciated because it means I can put more time, more love and more cards into this channel. And anyone looking for a personal reading, all of my information is in the description box down below. If you just go to the second paragraph down, there's a row of blue arrows pointing upwards. I've got 2 emails there. I usually get back to people within about 2 to 3 days, but if you do not hear from me by chance, please just send me a prompt email and it will put your email to the top of the list. With that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening or night, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye bye.